on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've got another full review for you guys, and this one I'm actually pretty excited to check out. It smells very similar to one of my, what I deem to be an all-time great, a late 90s classic, a fragrance that has sent us down the path of these mass-appealing shower gel blue-like fragrances for men over the last 2 or 3 decades. It was definitely a heavy contributor to that. We're talking about Azzaro Chrome. This fragrance very much smells like Azzaro Chrome, but smoother, deeper, and longer lasting. We're talking about Bharara. You know what I mean? It's a weird name. I guess it's Bharara or something. Just sounding out the name as best I can. I'm sure I'm not saying it correctly, but double bleu. Bleu, not blue, B-L-E-U. And I have to say, I quite like this. I bought it on a whim. I did look into the notes ahead of time and read a few things, and I was like, you know what? I think I'll like that. And I'll be damned. I'm a fan. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. Before we dive into the scent, I gotta say, I love the bottle. That metallic deep royal with the gold on the labeling area, it just looks good. Slight metallic to the cap. I mean, magnetic, lightly magnetic. Does kind of, it holds a little snug. Still not the best option to hold it by the cap, but neither here nor there. The only complaint I have about the presentation, very wide mist. Feel like it could be better, but damn that scent. I'm sorry. The notes are on screen. It's not the same note breakdown as this, but it's the same as this. Yeah, there's a little bit more of a fruitiness here, going the pineapple and things like that, but it's still metallic. It's still shower gel. It's still sharp and clean, musky, but it's not as sharp. It's smoother, but still has that edge to it that's so familiar and unmistakable about Azzaro Chrome. This is a better version to me of Azzaro Chrome. You're going to spend more. This is right around $57 before any discount codes. There's a 5% off code. You can get it from Perfume Box. They're not sponsoring this video or anything like that. That's where I found you can get it from. I bought it from FragranceNet. You can get it from FragranceNet for the same price. You can get it from Perfume Box. I don't think they have it in stock at Fragrance Buy right now. I'll link Perfume Box down below if you're interested in checking it out. That's irrelevant overall, but I figured I'd let you know because somebody's going to ask. Not everybody checks the video descriptions. I like this a lot. And if you have Chrome, super redundant. Don't buy. Avoid. You don't need it. If you got this, yeah, steer clear. No reason. Super elite level redundancy here because it is the same fragrance but smoother and deeper. And it's that simple. Because if you look specifically at the note breakdown, it doesn't paint the Azzaro Chrome picture. Not well, anyways. But this is shower gel, metallic, aquatic, fruity, lightly fruity sweet. It's not super fruity sweet. There's a juiciness to it. It just smells so good. Elite level mass appeal, easygoing, clean, everyday wear fragrance. And the kicker is the performance. So let's discuss the performance. So through my testing with this so far, I've clocked it right at 9 hours. The last 2 times I wore it, 8 hours the time previously with the initial test sprays that I did. So let's call it 8 to 10 hours, which has kind of been the sweet spot for a lot of these fragrances I've been testing as of late, like the Dumonts and stuff like that. They've kind of been falling. So I've been testing some strong stuff lately. It's impressive. And then projection's not overwhelming, though. I would call it moderate projection. It's not a heavy, beastly screamer off the skin. It's just right. It lasts long, it's noticeable, but it's not overwhelmingly strong. It's not in your face. It's not going to punch you as the wearer in the nose or anybody around you. At least I don't think so, not in my experience with it. Sillage, same thing, kind of falls in that moderate to mild range. Light whiffs to remind you. Not going to constantly stay in your face the whole time. Now, if you spray it on your chest, you'll get some nose fatigue. I do get a little bit of nose fatigue to this one. But across the board, I would call this a very strong fragrance. It's an above average performer. This is not a beast. But when you compare it to stuff like this, which this is still kind of an above average performer, but I get in the 6, 7, even 8 if I'm lucky, but 6, 7 hour range of longevity with this fragrance, where I get, every bit of like 3 hours more out of this one. This is sharp metallic. This is a little smoother, but still metallic. Still shower gel, still citrus, more fruit than just citrus. Like there's slight differences here. They're not 1-to-1, but I mean, this is like 85, 90% this in the scent profile. When you smell it, you're hard pressed to not. If I was to spray this on each hand, this on this hand, this on this hand, and just say, which one's Azzaro Chrome? There's a 50-50 chance your guess is going to be right, But to just outright, oh, definitely, that's 100% Azzaro Chrome. I think it'll be more of a lucky guess because they're that indistinguishable from one another. I think it's impressive. I would recommend this one because of the performance and the smoothness over Chrome. But if you have Chrome, it's not so serious that I think you need to get this. But performance is superior. Final thoughts on Bharara. Bharara? I don't like the name. It makes me sound like a fool, I'm sure. I don't like the name. Double Bleu. I do like Double Bleu. Bleu. I know Bleu is kind of like Leighton. I'm going to explore this house further. I'm actually, today at the recording of this, I'm wearing Don from this brand, which starts off Aventus, dries down, just totally different, super spicy. It's amazing. 2 for 2 from this brand. But point being, as far as the overall rating on this one, I think it's an 8.5 out of 10. I think this is the way to go. If maybe you had a love and affinity for Chrome, and you haven't had Chrome in a long time, you're like, you know what, I'd like to get that again. Get this. This is superior. This is a better version of Chrome. Now, goes back to that redundancy thing. If you have Chrome, you just really like Chrome if you get both. I also review them, so it's quite a little different, but you damn sure don't need both. This is, like I said, elite level redundancy here, guys. Super redundant. Totally a bad idea if you're just looking to add to your collection. If you're the type that has 10, 15, 20, 30, up to 50 bottles, super redundant. Only for those that absolutely adore Chrome and just want to explore other things that smell similar to it, would I say that, doesn't matter that it's redundant. Yeah, it's superior. But for anybody that's looking for the best version of Chrome, this, in my opinion, best version of Chrome. Well, that's my thoughts and feelings on Double Bleu from Bharara. I'm sure I sound ridiculous. Love the fragrance, regardless of the name. Love the bottle. Love this fragrance. This is a damn good one. I'm very much impressed with it. Azzaro Chrome, but better. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried this? What do you think about it? Are you a fan or are you not a fan? Do you disagree? Happens. It's just my opinion based on my experience and what I get from it. Definitely let me know down below. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Double Bleu and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.